What's good, everybody? This is Rob, back with another video. I'm here to give you my review of the HTC U11. Let's check the fit. The design of the HTC U11 really didn't break any grounds in 2017. I think HTC U11 just set out to make a very solid phone, your very standard looking Android phone. Now on the front, it looks like a whole lot of other phones that probably came out in 2016, maybe 2015. But what separates this phone is the vibrant colors on the back of the HTC U11. That's where you notice the difference in this phone. But overall, that's what pretty much set this phone apart. Its actual back and the color of it, and how it grabs people's attention. It does have a Gorilla Glass 5.5 inch screen, Gorilla Glass 5 LCD display. Has no headphone jacks at the bottom of it. Everything is ran through the Type-C, USB Type-C port at the bottom. It does have one bottom firing facing speaker, and it does have one up in the headphone, in the earpiece. Call quality on this phone is excellent, which is what you expect, nothing less from a phone than to have great call quality. The phone does offer expandable storage on the side, on the top. It does have 3 microphones, one on the top, one in the back, and one on the bottom. It also has one of the fastest fingerprint sensors that's out today. Overall, this is a great package and a nice price point, around $650, but you probably can't find this at a much cheaper price. The HTC U11 do come with a Snapdragon 835 processor, which is probably the best processor so far that's been out in 2017. Also, it does come internally with 64 gigabytes of internal storage. You probably net about 52 gigabytes before you load your first app. Overlaid with this HTC Sense skin, which is a real light skin. It's not heavy. The performance of this phone is off the charts in my opinion. Probably one of the better performing phones you'll find in 2017. It really doesn't offer a lot of bells and whistles. Probably the biggest extra you might find on the phone is the actual HTC Sense, where it's a squeezing motion that's done with the phone to perform a task like cut on your flashlight, or possibly using it as a way to open some of your favorite social media. You can give it different types of commands based on how you squeeze the phone in the length of time from which you do squeeze the phone. But overall, that's the only bells and whistles you have with the phone.
Overall, playing highly intensive graphic games is no problem for the HTC U11. It goes through them with a breeze, no type of hiccup or anything. But what could you expect nothing less from the 540 GPU graphic card that it has on board. And like I said, no lag. I really like this phone for gaming. It does a pretty good job overall. The back camera on the HTC U11 is a 12 megapixel with an f1.7 aperture. It does have optical image stabilization. You can also shoot video in 2K at 30 frames per second, at 1080p at 30 frames per second, and also at 120 frames per second. It does have 3 microphones. One of its best features is as you concentrate on the subject, the microphone also concentrates in the direction that you're actually pointing the camera. And the more direct you are with the camera, the microphone will follow and pick up the sound based on what are you shooting at that time. That's one of the great features I like about this phone. It helps keep down the surrounding noise while you're actually using that also. The front-facing camera is a 16 megapixel. It has a f.2.0 aperture, and the front-facing camera can shoot at 1080p 30 frames per second. The HTC Sense launcher is real thin. It's not a heavy launcher. It does have its own version of like a Google Now setup, where you can also set up your social media to show in this feed, sports, weather, and other things. You can deactivate it. Also, if you long press, you can pull up the options of the launcher itself You can theme it, add your different wallpaper, add apps and widgets to the screen. You can edit the page, find out what's new, and go to the Sense home settings to help adjust the Sense screen. Here you have the HTC settings. It's very scaled down, doesn't offer a lot in terms of overall confusing. Everything is straight to the point. You can get to whatever you need to get to, whatever adjustments you need to get to check everything out.
Alright, that's my review of the HTC U11. Let's sum this phone up. Solid design, vibrant colors, excellent call quality, light software, skin, HTC Sense doesn't really bog the phone down, excellent performance, take great pictures, video, probably the best camera on the market. Overall, this phone is a solid buy. I can't recommend this phone any more than I can now. This is a great phone now, and it would be a great phone in the future, whether you decide to buy it right now or either after the big flagships are out. If you have any questions about my review, please leave it down below. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up. I hope you like this video, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.